Christ. Paul says like, hey, if you're not righteous, you won't get into heaven. And then he says, but nobody's righteous. And then he says, but we have a righteousness from Christ. This seems confusing. The reason I don't like that 1 Corinthians chapter 6 section is because it really seems like Paul's going back to a kind of legalism, right? And this is a passage that many people use to point to certain pet sins. Christians use to point to certain pet sins, and of course they cherry pick from this section, right? They focus on things like sexual immorality and adultery and homosexuality, right? But what about being greedy? What about being a drunkard, a swindler, an idolater, as some translations say, right? Verbally abusive, right? Like, hey guys, guess what? If you took this list, you'd probably fit one of these things on the list.